Hey guys, 0x here, and we've just finished adding Smash Hero stats to our leaderboard bot. Now, for those who don't understand the scope of what I've just said, we just added 220 Smash Hero specifics. These are only for Smash Heroes. Leaderboards that you can query, all right? So on screen, you guys can see here, we've got the Cake Monster effective level. This is a leaderboard that we specifically designed, a stat that we specifically designed, where we reverse engineered your stats to get your XP so that you can level past MS, all right, past Prestige 5 level 2 Now, just know that we've been working on this for a while, and a lot of the code for this bot is actually taken from my previous bot that a ton of people really enjoyed from the Smash community. So I'm going to try and not make the intro too long. We're going to get right into it. There's two parts to this bot. There's adding people slash updating them on the leaderboards. We've already got several hundred accounts on the leaderboards, but you can always add more. And then there's the different leaderboards we can check out. Now, this video is going to be a bit of a longer tutorial compared to my other tutorial videos, simply because the other game modes I've covered have under 50 leaderboards. This one has over 200. Take a little more time out of your day. Hopefully, it is worth it. So let's say you are new and you want to add yourself to a leaderboard because you notice, hey, I'm supposed to be like number 3 cake or something like that, right? Very easy. You're going to go into one of the commands channels. You're going to do star, which is the prefix for our bot, S, okay, so that's the stats command, star S. You can also write out stats. We just keep shorthand, and for the rest of this video, I'm going to be using shorthands. And then you're going to put the person's name. So let's say I want to add myself, right? I'm going to put my name. Caps lock doesn't matter here, okay? Caps doesn't matter. You put all uppercase, all lowercase, we do not care. A space, and then you put smash heroes. Now smash heroes is long to write, so we're going to do SH. And so for the rest of the tutorial, when you guys see SH, it means smash heroes, all right? It's just our shorthand for it. Press enter. Now one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to delete your message saying nothing. That means it's worked. Congratulations. You might be added on the leaderboards. Now if it doesn't work, one of two things happened, okay? So as long as you typed the star S properly, only one of two things can happen. So either you messed up the name or you messed up the type, the game mode here. Game mode, if you mess it up, it's 2 letters. I mean, I can't help you. The name, I understand why some people might mess it up. So the name that we need here is the most recent name that that person used on Hypixel. Okay, it needs to be the name that's in Hypixel's database. So if someone played back in 2017 and then they quit the game, and then after quitting Hypixel, they changed their name, you need to put the name that they used before quitting Hypixel, all right? Just remember that. You need to put the name that they used before quitting Hypixel. So now that I'm in the database, I believe I'm top 100 or something for Caricat. You guys can feel free to try and find me if you wish. But moving on from that, if you did just get your message deleted and you believe that you've done it successfully, just note that if you want to update your stats, you just do the exact same process, but there's a 15-minute cooldown. So if you just update your stats or someone else updated your stats, you got to wait that full 15 minutes before being able to update them again. And it's like this for every player. So if there's anybody else on the leaderboards that you wish to update, just do the same command but with their name and you're all set. And the name that shows up on the leaderboard here is the exact name that you can put in. So you don't have to do any name MC searching or anything. You can just copy their name straight from the leaderboard and you can update their stats yourself anytime you want. Now moving on to the leaderboards, this is going to be the majority of this video. And for a good reason. We've got an ungodly amount of leaderboards to show you guys. Now I'm going to show you guys an example here, just briefly. We're going to do LB space. So this is the format for leaderboard command I'm going to show you here, and then I'll move into the actual leaderboards you can check out. So LB is the leaderboards command. You can write leaderboards or whatever you want, but in general, LB always works, and whatever you decide to put in might not work. So I strongly suggest you just stick to star LB space, and then we're going to do the game mode, which for us, once again, smashes SH, space, and then you go into the thing that you want to query, okay? So to keep it nice and simple, we're just going to do wins. This is overall wins across Smash years. You can see rank 1, we've got Focus Energy, Scaliex, which is Broken Warlord, we've got Tammy's Hot, Red Storm, a lot of well-known players here. Obviously, they've got so many wins. If you play Smash years, you definitely have heard of at least some of these players. Now, it gets really complicated from here, but I'm going to try and keep it simple. Now on screen, you're going to see a lot of code. Don't get scared, okay? It's super simple. You've got the left side here and the right side here. So starting from where it says Smash Heroes and down, these are all Smash Heroes leaderboards, yeah? So on the left side, you got the thing that you're going to type. And on the right side, we're just going to ignore this, okay? That's just coding stuff, yeah? So we just did wins. You can also do losses. You can do games played. You can do kills, etc. We've got kills, and then we've also got damage kills. These are kills where your opponent was on 0 health and you hit them another time, so you kill them via damage. We've also got void kills. So this is when you get kill credit because you're the last person to hit them before they died to the void. We've also got the inverse of that. So we've got damage deaths and void deaths. We've got overall deaths. We've got damage dealt. And then specifically for overall stats, we've got games quit, your overall smash level, we've got the amount of XP boosters that you've used on your account, and your EXP. So like I said previously in this video, EXP is effective XP, which is just the our term that we use for the amount of XP that we obtained by reverse engineering your stats, so that we can get rid of stuff like XP boosters and all this and the need for coins and stuff. So you may be a lot lower in our leaderboards than you are in game if you use a lot of XP boosters. However, you might also be higher on our leaderboards than you are in game if, for example, you didn't have enough coins to level up. Sorry, not to level up, but you didn't have enough coins prestige, right? So you played more, but you didn't really advance your level. So you might be higher on our leaderboards. But in general, people are higher on our leaderboards than actual in-game leaderboards, unless you use a ton of double XP boosters. Furthermore, we've got game mode specific stats. So if you want it, the stats for specific game mode, you just throw in the game mode in front of it. Okay. Now the formula we have is just how many players are in the game and how many teams. So instead of writing solos, you're going to write 1v1 v1 v1. Very similarly, if you're a 2v2 player, you can do 2v2 or you can do 2v2 v2. All right. Now moving on, the reason why we have so many leaderboards we can query, we've got an ungodly amount per character. Now there's 16 characters, and for every character here, I believe we've got 10 stats that you can query. Or is this 11? This is 11 stats that you can query for every single character, all right? So you're going to put the character's name, all lowercase preferably, uh, dot, and then the thing you want. Just like we did with the game mode, but instead of the game mode, you're going to put the character name, all right? For this, we've got all the basic stats that you could think of. We've got wins, we've got losses, games played, all 3 types of kills, all 3 types of deaths, damage dealt, and EXP per character, as you saw that we showed with Cake Monster. Now we've got this for every single hero, so it doesn't matter what you play, we've got you covered, all right? I guarantee every single hero is here, and if Hypixel comes out with more characters, we will add them, all right? Don't worry about it. We've got you covered, all right? Doesn't matter what character you play, we've got you covered. Now, earlier I did mention just because you wanted to add yourself to the leaderboard doesn't mean you will be on the leaderboard. We've got minimum requirements to show up on the leaderboard. I'll show you guys those requirements right here. So, for your overall stats, for every single leaderboard you want to be on, let's say you want to be on the wins leaderboard, your win count of your account, right, on your overall wins has to be above the number right next to it. So your overall losses have to be above 1,000 to be on the losses leaderboard, etc. Now, just because you're not on one of these, let's say I don't meet the losses requirement, but I meet the wins requirement, as long as I meet the wins requirement, I will be on that leaderboard. I just won't be on the losses leaderboard. This is so that we can optimize data storage a little bit to one, make all the commands and the bot in general faster, and two, so that we don't flood the bot with worthless accounts that really shouldn't belong on the leaderboards. They don't belong there at all. They've got like 0 wins or something, right? We don't care about these accounts. And then similarly, you guys can look, we've got our requirements for 1v1, v1, v1. We've got our requirements for 2v2. We got requirements for 2v2v2. Now these are tailored to how common the games are nowadays. So 2v2v2, not very popular nowadays, very rare. I'll sometimes maybe get 1 or 2 queues a day in this game mode. So requirements are a lot lower, but these other game modes that are more common to play, we've got harsher requirements, all right? They're still not very harsh. If you play Smash Heroes at all, even AP hunters are completely destroying these requirements. So if you're struggling to meet them, I think you just need to play the game more. And then here at the bottom, you can see our requirements for the hero stats, right? So if you've got a cake and you're a cake main and you're at like 399 wins, I'm sorry, but you're not on the wins leaderboard. Stuff like this. And EXP is only calculated if you meet the majority of these, all right? So just to know, you're not going to be on EXP leaderboards unless you meet at least a few of these at the bare minimum. That said, hopefully you guys don't find this too complicated. I know some people have been saying it's a little complicated of a system to know all the leaderboards by heart and stuff like this, but a lot of it's intuitive, right? You write the character name and then you write the thing that you want for that character. It's very simple to me at least, and I think people who have used the bot enough got the hang of it really quickly. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I spent way too much time working on this bot. I think in total, just adding smash ears to this leaderboard bot took well over probably 50 to 100 hours of coding, excluding all the experimenting and stuff that we had to do to figure out how the stats interact with each other and such. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. There's already a ton of smash ears mains that are using the bot, and it seems that they like it. You can see here just earlier we could see Satan was using it 2 seconds ago and stuff like this. So just showing you guys like people like he's been spamming it. You can't get enough. And so hopefully you guys like it. Once again, if you want access to a spot, link in the description of this YouTube video. You can go ahead and check it out. There you'll see a Discord invite link. You just want to Discord from there. If you have any questions with this bot, okay, there's 3 places you can ask questions. You can either ask in the Discord itself, which we will get the fastest response for, or second fastest response, if you're seeing this on a forum thread, comment on the forum thread with your question. And then slightly slower than that, you can comment on the YouTube video, leave a comment on the YouTube video itself. No matter what, no matter where you leave your question, I should get back to you within 1 or 2 days. So hopefully it's not too long. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this spot. We put a lot of effort into the spot. We've already got well over several hundred of the top accounts in Smash Heroes, or sorry, for Smash Heroes already in the database. So you have to worry about the top of the leaderboards being out of date or anything. These are all updated stats taken from earlier today, just a couple hours ago. I'm recording this now at 4 a.m. almost. But yeah, so just know that these are all up to date as of when this video was posted, or at least up to date within the past 24 hours. Anyways, I've been 0x26e. Hopefully you enjoy the leaderboards. Peace.